No, I got you. No, we good.
Ali is always in motion and always smiling. And the tunes are always pumping. The soundtrack today is funk.
Yes, sir.
You are pretty popular.
I know. I love it.
Why do you think that is?
Just the hard work I put in, you know what I'm saying? Every car gets a consistent wash, and so yeah, I want to give a good, consistent wash every day.
Ali works 7 days a week. He's been the manager at the Elm Street location for 2 years.
He's the big boss, I'm the little boss.
The big boss is Mike Balboni, a third-generation clean car businessman. His grandfather opened the first car wash in Brockton, Massachusetts in the 50s.
As a child, when I was 8 years old, washing towels, wiping cars, vacuuming out cars, and 12 years old, driving cars up on the conveyor.
Mike's parents bought the Elm Street car wash in 1994 from his grandparents.
So that was actually my grandfather's favorite wash out of all of them because it was the only one in New Hampshire, and he loved New Hampshire.
Mike and Ali grew up in this business together. Their current partnership seems like destiny.
When I used to work for his father, he was here, and we had a connection, a real quick bond, you know, when we do the insides of the window. So we always talk, joked, and stuff like that. And when he opened up his own, I was like, wow, I'm jumping ship on it, you know what I'm saying? So.
The work is physical. Winter is the busiest season. 1,000 cars a day per location on the weekends.
It is hard work. When it's 2 degrees out, my employees are soaking wet. They are frozen, and I scrub bumpers with them all day long, and you try to do as much as you can to have them escape the cold, but when you're wet and it's 5 degrees out, it's not fun.
A lot of physical, especially on a real busy day, if the cars keep going and you got a few hundred cars, 300 cars in a day, it's a lot of work. So you do feel it later. Yeah. So ibuprofen's my best friend, and
They call him Cookie Mike. He's a part-timer here. His full-time gig is in, well, bakery sales. 20 years ago, when he was a car wash customer, he would bring Mike Balboni leftover pastry.
and then I get into the cookie business. We got bought out, and all the cookies, I was bringing them cookies. So that kind of became my AKA stage name.
Ali and Cookie Mike attack a dirty car with synchronicity. Music blaring, lights flashing, colored foam coats the window. The party vibe is unmistakable. And over time, regulars become friends.
I've been in Manchester since 1994 doing this, so it's like, yeah, it's like some of these people have like, they've celebrated holidays with me, they celebrate barbecues, they're at my home, they've texted me that, you know, when they've had their first child, and it's really random because it's just at a car wash.
Like everything now, computers are the brain of the operation.
It's a lot of computers, a lot of things I wasn't raised on doing. So I do have to reach out for a lot of help now. A lot of things are cloud-based. It is kind of cool. I can watch the car washes from my phone, surveillance. I can program car washes. I can see everything live data from my phone now.
But it's the human touch that builds a loyal following. When the pandemic hit, Balboni says they stayed open, but he saw his favorite restaurants struggling. So he offered what he could.
If you ordered takeout in the beginning and you had a receipt from any local small restaurant, you got a free car wash.
They gave out 700 free car washes in 2 weeks. Other personal touches? Free towels. They go through 5,000 to 6,000 a month. And free vacuum tokens with every wash. The pink hoses are specially made, an homage to Balboni's 2 daughters. Some customers, though, really hold on to those gold tokens.
It's almost an addiction to see how many they can get. Yeah. Oh, yeah, there's been people that, like, I see them building up in their cup holder every single week, and where now they're just, like, overflowing.
There are no days off, even when it rains.
You have to clean the interior of the bay, of the tunnel. The walls need to get cleaned, The pit needs to get dug out from the debris, all the dust, dirt, all that from the cars and stuff.
With that situation, you just kind of have to keep your staff on when it's raining and you're not making money, because at the end of the day, too, they all have car payments and mortgages and rent.
Ali says his mother named him after the legendary boxer. His moves in the tunnel are reminiscent of Ali in the ring, and his magnetism is uncannily similar to his namesake.
Do you smile even if you're not happy?
Yes, I have to. I have to.
It's a formula that works so well, a third location could be in the works.
Our staff has become friends with most of our customers, and it is enjoyable to see them out away from work, and it is still fun. I still enjoy coming here every single day.